This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Oh, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So here's Dallas's starting group. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Finney-Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Ntilikina in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward position.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Here's Ingram. Clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's McCollum. Outside Ingram. About a minute played here so far in the first. Williamson passes to McCollum. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even-keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
And McCollum drops them both.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Here's Ntilikina, defended by Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Doncic with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
That's good from Doncic.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Doncic hits them both. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron. McCollum against Doncic. Here's Wood. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
And here's Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Now Wood. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Some solid D from Wood. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside, and he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Hardaway against Ingram. Wood high post. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. McCollum with it. Now Doncic defending. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Doncic against McCollum. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Over Finney-Smith. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Ntilikina. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Williamson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Ntilikina. 8 points in his last time out. Hardaway up top. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Hardaway. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Up top, Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Fires, high post. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Ingram. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Ntilikina, and Ingram with the block.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
First one falls for him. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Jones. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Ntilikina. Over Jones. He's off on that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Now the Pelicans in transition. Good chance here for Ingram. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ntilikina. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Now here's Jones. Valanciunas with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's McGee. Powell passes to Doncic. Back to Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
New Orleans calls timeout, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
A divisional battle. Tonight, the first installment of 4 games between these teams. A chance to establish pecking order.
That's always valuable, not just a win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
Here's Alvarado. Six to shoot. Hayes in the high post. And the 17-footer goes down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Doncic. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Murphy. Fires the 3. Here's Alvarado. Outside for Ingram. Going inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Pass to Dinwiddie. Powell in the post. Working on Nance. Powell's shot is off.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Here's Murphy. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Hayes. And he lays it up and in. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
And he's good on the first of 3.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleber's checked in. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Now here's Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now Hernan Gomez. Pass to Alvarado. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Doncic outside. Powell with it. Over Hernan Gomez. Powell's shot is off. Powell with a steal. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Doncic with a block.
And the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 6-point game. Pass to Nance. And here's Hayes. Outside Ingram. Just 2 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Dallas shooting 45% from the field in this first. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Bullock. He's defended by Hayes. And no good. He tried to maintain control as he was fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Nance for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead, up 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Mavericks leading. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Alvarado in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Ntilikina. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pelicans shooting poorly at only 28%. Williamson passes to McCollum. Now Williamson. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
And he comes up with a bucket. Williamson's got his second basket.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Now here's Dinwiddie, coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. Here's Hardaway. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Alvarado. And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. In transition, here they come. Here's Jones. Here's the second effort, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
That's good from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Murphy, he's checked in for Alvarado. McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith comes in for Dinwiddie. So he gets them both. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And Williamson throws it down.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
For New Orleans, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Here's Murphy. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Stolen by Valanciunas. And he's all alone. Here's Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. Shooting 2.
That's good from Jones.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
He's off on the second. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Hardaway against McCollum. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Jones. And that one is hammered home.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Right now, a close game in New Orleans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Pass to Ntilikina. McGee with it. Here's Wood. Valanciunas covering. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. New Orleans calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
McCollum against Hardaway. Outside Jones. Pass to Murphy. Now here's Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Here's Murphy. Puts up a 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum. Williamson's got 12 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Back to McCollum. Wood against Valanciunas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Williamson passes to Ingram. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks leading. It's Finney Smith with the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
You know, he's not asked to do it a lot, but with his athleticism and 7-foot wingspan, Dorian Finney-Smith is a very capable finisher off the drive.
Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. The shot by Ingram, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 36% during the second. And Doncic hammers it home.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Murphy. Back to Ingram. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And Dallas calls time here. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Powell. Inside. It's stolen by Ingram. And here comes the break. Up ahead. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And McCollum drops them both. For Dallas, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Doncic, no good. The Pelicans trail. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Here's McCollum. 14 points for him last game against Utah.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
They get the rebound. Here's Powell. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Nance outside. Outside Ingram. Out to McCollum. Over Wood. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, the Mavericks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. McCollum against Doncic. Pass to Wood. The 3 is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Back to McCollum. To the wing, right side. Hayes, the pass to Nance. Now McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Alvarado's checked in for Ingram. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Wood. Powell outside. And here's Doncic. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Doncic. Valanciunas. It's good. Valanciunas has got 6 here in the quarter.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Alvarado. Out to McCollum. Powell with a steal. Now here's Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Bullock.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Nance. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Pass to Kleba. Oh, stolen by Nance. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Kleba outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Powell. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Kleba. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Nance. Dallas no good that time either. The Pelicans shooting about 48% so far in the second. McCollum right side. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Woods got rebound number 11. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call. But I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt, and it's Ntilikina in at the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Outstanding decision making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot. Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Now here's Ingram. He has 7. Buries it from 3.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Here's Doncic. To the right side. Here's Ntilikina. Jones with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. 2 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead for Finney Smith. He's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Williamson left side. Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Looking to end the run. Doncic, good.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Outside Jones. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Here's Ntilikina. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 9.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
New Orleans calls timeout. Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Finney Smith. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Hardaway against Ingram. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now here's Doncic to the paint. Bullock, good. Bullock's got 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. And here's Jones. He's got 5. And the shot goes. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And so he hits both. Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Outside Jones. Hardaway against Ingram. Up and over Hardaway. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's McGee. The shot won't fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. To the inside. And stolen by Hardaway. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Shoots from 12. It's good. He's got 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Ntilikina misses.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Down low. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called. The Mavericks.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Murphy. Nance comes in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Now here's Doncic. Kleber left side. Oh, stolen by Nance. To the middle. Outside for Ingram. Mavericks with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Doncic. Nice D from Valanciunas. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Kleber with a steal. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Alvarado. Outside Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Doncic out to Powell from about 19. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Alvarado. Nance with it. He's got 5. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Doncic. 3-pointer.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Now here's Doncic. 22 points for him. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside. To end the drought. Oh, swiped away. Here's Alvarado. And Nance with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Doncic hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's stolen. For 3. That one is off. Dallas shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Dinwiddie. Alvarado with a rebound. And here are the Pelicans now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. To the wing on the left. Nance against Kleba. Williamson inside. Oh, McGee with the block. Now Dinwiddie. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Ingram. Pass to Nance. Williamson against Powell. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Alvarado. And the shot's good.
Boy, Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Poke loose. Kleba outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both shots good from the stripe. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Alvarado. Nance with it. Here's Alvarado. Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Dinwiddie outside. Now here's Kleba. Pass to McGee. Hernangomez with a rebound. Powell with a steal. McGee passes to Powell. That one falls. Powell's got 9 points.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
And here's Williamson. Powell covers. Out to the wing. Tries again. It's off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans earning this break in the action, up 10. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got C.J. McCollum. Willie Hernangomez is out there with Hayes. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Down low. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. Up and over McCollum. Hardaway's shot is good.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
New Orleans in the lead. McCollum, the pass to Jones. Here's Alvarado. Back to Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. The free throw off from Jones. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hardaway, no good. The Pelicans shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Alvarado. Good D by Finney Smith.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Powell outside. Finney Smith's shot is off. The Pelicans have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Jones drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 15 rebounds here tonight. McCollum outside. Up top, Valanciunas. Powell with a steal. Jones against Hardaway.
Come to me.
Pass to Ntilikina. Over Hayes. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Hayes. The shot off that time. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls. Ingram's checked in for Alvarado. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. McCollum, the pass to Jones. And here's McCollum. Pass to Hayes. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. And here's Ingram. 4-3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
To the inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Jones misses. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. McCollum defends. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Now here's Jones. Here's Ingram. 3-pointer. Goes back up. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, a special move before that shot. Valanciunas has got 13 points here in the second half alone. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Can't get it to drop. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Jones. To the left wing. And stolen by Wood. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. McCollum outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Ntilikina. Now here's Wood. Valanciunas covering. Wood inside. Valanciunas on him. And the basket by Wood.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Valanciunas against Wood. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Wood with it. Valanciunas covering. Wood passes to Dinwiddie. Over Jones. Dinwiddie, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
Living up to the immense height. Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Good work there as it goes. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Jones. Back to Ingram. Over to the wing. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. And it's good for 2. Williamson's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Wood. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Back to McCollum. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Dinwiddie against McCollum. From 9 feet out. Got a hand on it. Here's Ntilikina. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. Valanciunas with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth bit.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Here's Ntilikina. Doncic outside. Reverses. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
an absolute monster in the paint. Simply overpowered the defender's attempts to slow him down. And that gave the offense high-quality shots and a lot of confidence.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Doncic passes to Wood. The shot's good. Wood's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. Williamson outside. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Williamson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Wood with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
McCollum with it. Over Doncic. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, he turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And here's Ingram outside. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Ingram's got 20.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up, too. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. McCollum against Doncic. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
I mean, night in, night out, Valanciunas is a player you rely on. Again, he's piling up the points.
For 3, Hardaway. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul of the game. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pelicans.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Green's checked in for Ntilikina. And it's Pinson in for Hardaway. That's good from Williamson. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 19. To the middle. Bertans, the pass to Kleba. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the New Orleans Pelicans. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And here are the Pelicans now. They lead by 17. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Now Graham. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.